Hi, welcome to a nice autumnal morning in Chesterfield. Unfortunately, it's been a bit of a bad week for us, and we've had to say goodbye to our 14-year-old Weimaraner, Louis. He's potted around in a lot of videos, and looking through Facebook at the photos, he seems to appear on quite a lot of photos, especially wherever the youngster was. On this video, what we're going to do this week is we're going to have a look at the fry that I bought from Adam Byer in July. I got them at about 6 weeks old, but we'll have a close-up look, see how they're developing and how they're going on in the grow-on tank. And we'll also have a look at the fish in here. As you can see with the window, etc., it's ready for a bit of a window clean. What we're going to do on the main pond is lift the covers, clean the glass, and then I'm going to get the GoPro out and we'll have a look close up at the fish as they're swimming around. As some of you may already be aware, I heat the pond using an i12 Remora air source heat pump, and I heat it to around about 17 degrees. This allows me to keep the good bacteria in the filter house working. It allows me to treat the water and treat the fish if I need to. It allows me to continue feeding the fish and the fish to swim around and eat as normal. Sit back and we'll have a look at the fish in the tank and then in the main pond. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, check out some more videos. As you can see, the pond's mainly covered with the 5-ply polycarbonate sheet. So is the shower. The shower's still working, the heater's still working, it's set around about 22 degrees. The fish are fed regularly by hand at the moment as they're still having fine food, but as ever they're very eager and keen, so we'll lift the covers and we'll have a close-up. The fry are always active at feeding time, and with the water being 22 degrees, their appetite is very insatiable. The fry were born at the beginning of June, and I received them in July at about 6 to 8 weeks old. They're currently at 22-23 weeks, which makes them about 5 months old. The sizes in here range from 4-inch up to 6-inch. The black ones and the shaggy looking ones are very jumbo size compared to the others, but as you can see, the colorations have come out tremendously since I've moved them outside. Even though the pond's covered, it's getting a bit of natural sunlight during the day if I open the flaps up as such. And as anybody knows who's tried to rear or grow on mini koi fry, their colorations and markings can change basically on a weekly basis, if not quicker. The ones that I thought were just black and whites are developing patches of orange on there. The ones that was black of developing orange in between, so we've got a nice mixture of what they said they were sending. The mix that we received should contain types like Kahaku, Doitsu Kari Shigoi, Chagoi, Showa, Ogans, Yamabuki, Porcina, and Kajaku and Matsubas. On first impression, there's a couple of Kahakus coming through and also some nice Showas. You can definitely spot the Yamabuki, Porcina and the Chagois, and also there's a couple of Matsubas in there that seem to be growing really well. The others, I think, it's a matter of waiting and seeing how they evolve and turn out. We'll now move on to the main koi pond, and again that's running at 17 degrees, and there's a variety of koi in here. Yes, I know they're overstocked. You can tell by the sizes here that there's several ages differences, and the white one in front of us is the one that's been having the problems on the side. I'm really struggling to get that cleared up. Whenever I put the camera into the pond, these big ones here are the first ones that come up. I'll try and point out the different ages if I can as they swim up. The littlest ones that you'll see swimming past, they are 1 year old from the cutterbutt koi, like the orange one in the middle there and the black and white one. The kajaku in the background. The chiba at the bottom is about 6 years old, as is the one directly in front now, the red and black one. The largest ones are about 10 years old and they're about 70 centimetres. This orange one there, that's a 2 year old, as is the one above it as well. It's a bit strange with the light in, because I have got the covers on, so there's a white glow coming through, which is probably not giving the fish in the best of light. Like I mentioned, the little ones you can see going around, they're about between 7 and 10 inch, and they're the 1 year olds from cutterbutt koi grow on. There's a little one there at the top, and this one down at the bottom is a beauty. It really gives a big perspective of how large the larger ones are. There's a kajaku there in front of us, which again is between the 7 and 10 inch, as is this one. I really do like that one, it's developing well. This one with the patch over the eye in front of us is a 2 year old, and again that's a cutterbutt koi, as is that's a 2 year old one as well. For the purists, I've changed the angle to try and look down on them, as people like to appreciate koi better, so you can see the shape, the bulk and the colour formations. The pond is 1.2 metres deep. I've also turned the air pump down a bit, so it's just a gentle trickle of air bubbles in there just to keep the dissolved oxygen levels up. I have 3 decent sized shisuis in there as well, and I'll be possibly moving one of those onto a new home. There's one in the bottom left hand corner now, which is probably the smallest one there, which is it's about 14-15 inches, which is about 40 centimetres I think. There's the second slightly larger shisui. And just coming on the top right hand corner is the larger shisui. That one is about 60 centimetres. As you can see, even through autumn and the low level of sun, the window still gets a bit of algae on there and needs a regular clean. Like I keep saying, the fish enjoy the window as much as I do, and you can see the activity in front of the windows drawing their attention, and they come to see and have a better look. Thanks a lot for watching the video this far. As you can see, we seem to be doing okay in the grow on vat, and we seem to be doing okay in the main pond. I've just done a water parameter check using the Hanna photometer, which is very accurate down to 0.1 or 0.01 of a milligram per litre. So it's not a colour spec where you say, yeah, it's 0.2 on a yellow looking tube. This is exactly to the right digital readings, and what I've got is the pH is 8.4, the KH is 106, the ammonia is 0.09 milligrams per litre, the nitrite is 50 micrograms per litre, the nitrate is 27.4 milligrams per litre, and that is basically because I've let the temperatures up, the filters are working right, and even though I'm feeding them as often as I am, they're getting 8 feeds a day. Every 2 hours they're getting 8 feeds as per summer. I've changed the food. It's a mixture of wheat germ, multi-season and Saki Hikari balance. So I've mixed it up and it's fed via the auto feeder every 2 hours from 6 AM through to 8 PM at night. If anyone's got any questions regarding the setups or the fry, the fish, or anything in any way, shape or form, please write them in the comments below or contact me on the Facebook page. You can send emails or text me, whichever you want, and I'll reply best I can. If you enjoyed watching the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and check out some more videos. From a beautiful autumnal afternoon in Chesterfield at the end of a very sad week for the Oatfield family, happy ponding.